Hello everyone, you are watching another episode of Military Channel. In today's session, we will discuss the Neptune, Ukraine's new missile sank as the biggest warship since World War II. If you are curious about this topic, stay tuned only at this channel. According to a senior U.S. defense official who briefed reporters on Friday, the Russian Black Fleet flagship, Moskva, which sank on Thursday, was hit by a new type of Ukrainian missile. Russia claims the Moskva was damaged in a fire. The ship was hit by at least one Neptune missile, according to a senior U.S. defense official, and there are likely casualties. Russian authorities said the crew, which is believed to be around 500 sailors, was evacuated when a fire broke out and triggered ammunition explosions. However, the extent of the injuries and deaths is not known to the public. This would be the first known use of the Neptune missile system, as well as Ukraine's most significant naval strike against Russia in the war. The Neptune is Ukraine's first domestically produced medium-range cruise missile, designed to be used against warships such as the Moskva. It is an updated version of the Soviet-era Kh-25 missile, which could only be fired from ships and planes, but it can now be fired from truck-mounted launchers at land and sea targets. It has a range of about 200 miles and is primarily intended for use against warships such as cruisers and destroyers. According to a Wall Street Journal report, the Neptune's final tests were conducted in late February as the war broke out, but Ukrainian officials were skeptical of the missile system's readiness. They had originally planned to deploy the Neptunes to coastal cities such as Odessa by April 2022. Russia has superior naval capability in the Black Sea, and officials hoped that the Neptune would level the playing field by increasing the cost of shelling Odessa and other vulnerable coastal cities. The Moskva is the largest warship lost in battle since World War II. The Argentine light cruiser General Belgrano, which was torpedoed by a Royal Navy submarine during the Falkland War in 1982, is the closest ship in size to the Moskva. According to the state-run news agency TASS, the Russian Defense Ministry claimed on Thursday that the flagship was still afloat and that the cause of the fire was yet to be determined. The sequence of events that sank the ship remains unknown, with speculation that the ammunition explosions may have breached the ship's hull, causing flooding that the crew couldn't contain. On Thursday, Ukrainian presidential advisor Oleksiy Arestovich praised the strike on Telegram, calling it a hugely important military event and the Russian Navy's biggest defeat since World War II. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, comment, and the most important one is to hit the subscribe button for more updates on awesome videos. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.